Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and we are here for another pop-up All Signs Tarot. Please keep in mind that you guys got to pick the topic this evening. This was the one that won, and it was a close race because it was between this and a couple others, but the one that was a close race with was the Fated Dice as well. So for those of you who want to join in on the topic polls, make sure that you are subscribed so that you can see the community section of when we do have the pop-up lives. But this evening, we are concentrating on, for those of you in separation from an individual, will they break no contact? So this evening is for individuals here that you do not have contact with right now. And if you do, it's very little, but it's basically none. All right. All right. So we're going to get started here. And I do want to let you guys know that within these readings, we always will have a collective bonus at the end. Typically, I would have a goal, but for the pop-up live, and because I am trying to save my voice has been slowly going today. So I am going to bow out of the goal-driven collective. So we still will have one collective as well. I'm going to take my time this evening. So plus, we got to have an earlier night here. All right, so we're going to get started here. Capricorn, you are up. Don't be shy. Say hello. Let me know that you're here. I see that Star and Papa are here. All right, let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, if we can hone in onto the energy here of not just the live audience and the replay audience, but the individuals here there are no contact with. There is no ill will here. We just want to know. We just want to know. First, I want to see what the energy is. What started this? Why the separation actually happened here, Capricorn, between you and this person. Oh, a show off. Needs to prove themselves, insecure. Okay, so this is an individual here who has a tendency to show off. Are they a fire sign? Fire sign? Possibly? Just saying. All right. What did this to this connection here? What was this show off energy here that affected this connection? Remember, no reversals on initial story play. What was it about this individual? Oh, they were a fool. Capricorn, you were dealing with a fool, an absolute fool. This is a person here. Excuse me. This is a person here who didn't take this relationship too serious. I don't know if this relationship lasted that long, Capricorn. I just feel like this person here was a player, and that was the challenge here. Okay? They were constantly a wanderer here with the Fool energy. All right, let's see why this connection could not continue, why the separation happened. The High Priestess, because you called this person out, you intuitively read between the lines. You could see something here about this individual, okay? And this person here did not like that. They did not like it here at Capricorn, okay? You're a very intuitive individual here, but there's something here about you reading between the lines. All right, let's see what the hidden truth is. Hidden truth of how they feel here about you. You didn't see my tears. Oh, this person is upset. I don't want to let you go. So this is one of those situations here, which is the classic story of an individual here who, by their wandering, actually let the one that they wanted get away. So this is a person here who, well, I mean, there's only one way to describe it, which is a fumble. So this person here fumbled you. Give me a second here. I need to find a better piece of selenite that's a little bit heavier. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. Let's see what else happened in the situation. What was the breaking point? Reversals are now up. Man, I gotta fix my hold on, guys. I'm all over the place here. I'm all over the place here. There we go. There we go. Somehow my cards got all moved with my deck. There we go. Now we can see everything. There is no goal tonight, Papa. I need to manage my energy. I have a lot of readings in the evenings, and this is a pop-up, so I'm not doing a goal tonight. I don't feel energetically aligned to it. Not tonight. Let's see what's going on. We have the world. Well, they're definitely watching you, mostly online. This person's at a distance from you, Capricorn. Oh my gosh, there we go. There's a fool. Well, they haven't changed. This person here hasn't changed. I think that they kind of come off as unbothered. Let's see if this is a block of communication. What is preventing contact here? The Knight of Pentacles here reversed. This person here is still a player. They are still non-committal. I don't think that this person has enough courage to step forward here for you, Capricorn. I want to say the biggest reason here is that this individual here cheated you out, had to, I don't know, they almost took you for advantage in a huge way. Let's see what the pull and push is here for this internal conflict of why. The Sun here reversed, because you put this person in the spot, especially when you told there's something here on this level here of telling them that they were childish. This is an individual here who was all fun and games. I just feel like there's something here that is off with this person. And the reason that they are turned off is because you would take away from this person's persona, reputation. All right. Even though they have the reputation of the wanderer, this is also an individual here who feels that you misrepresent them. So they get egotistical. This is action energy here, what they are likely to do next. Still look around, still perusing, still, the thing is, this person is getting older and older and older. So I do feel like even if this was a relationship that this person was acting childish on, or it didn't really set ground, or maybe you were friend zoned on, or something here that was just all about having a good time, this person here has really completely bypassed the energies of themselves. And whoever they're picking, they can't compare the fine wine that you are, Capricorn. Hey, Gavin, welcome back. Will they break the no contact here? Here it is. No. Right? They're still obsessively here trying to get over you. I also feel like this person tells some tall tales with ever descriptions here. It's kind of like, oh, Capricorn was so difficult. Capricorn really put me through the ringer here. They even may play victim to this scenario or situation. All right. Final message here for you. This is the closing message here. What to remember about this what to remember about this person. A message here from Spirit. Here we go. No reversals. 9 of Cups. They're all like, man, is this person a heavy drinker? It feels like it. They really like to get their slosh on here. If it's not heavy drinking, it's something else, but they like to escape. This person here is full of themselves. It's all about their needs, their desires. Nothing here is going to change. They're very stubborn. They are. Okay, what you need to focus on now, where your energy belongs. Where does your energy belong? This is for you. All right, Queen of Cups. Bring that love back to you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. Okay, you're very intuitive, but it's also about your heart space. Okay, and having grace for yourself, because there's some tinge of you that's annoyed at yourself for falling for an individual. But here's the thing, this Capricorn has a big heart. So don't be ashamed for having a big heart with a player. All right. This is something here where it felt nice. And then you started to realize it was here to build your character of intuition, your intuitive muscle here. So it's also, something here where I feel you tend to hide back your emotions now and your reactions to it. And spirit saying, you don't need to do that. You have a big heart. Allow that forgiveness and energy go back towards you and what your desires are. All right. That's what we got here for Capricorn. Capricorn, you also have your mid-month out here, and it will be public tomorrow with the Earth sign. So make sure you set your notifications for 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It is also about embracing karmic cycles. So that probably will resonate for you. So if that resonates, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius is up next. Yeah, guys, no goal tonight. We're not doing an extra unlocked bonus. This is a pop-up live. I want to make this a little bit shorter than I typically do. I will be live again for another All Signs Love reading on Friday, which is my typical, and the pop-up will be back there. I mean, the unlocked. I am trying to manage my energy right now, and I'm doing okay right now, but my voice, my throat chakra has been acting up all day. Probably because I've been out in negative weather dealing with snow, but I am physically hurting right now. Not in the best shape. Dealing with snow. All right. Let's see what's going on here for Aquarius. I'm sorry, Debbie. Welcome back. Don't be shy, guys. Say hello. There's a bunch of people watching. What are you guys snooping? Snooping on your person? All right. All right, Aquarius, think of the individual here that you're in no contact with. Oh my God. 2 cards came out and they were just flying out, so I have to leave them here. We have the Joker and Escape. Oh man. It's all just a game to them, insincere, just having fun. Love it as emotional escape for you. Be sure you are getting involved for the right reasons. So, Aquarius, you also tend to fall in love, well, quite easily. You do. But it's an escapism, so you may try to stay safe in your bubble here, okay? You may be stuck on this person. Could be. All right, let's see what this did to this connection, this Joker, okay? Again, a Fool energy. Ooh. Ooh. The Ace of Cups. You know, there was actual genuine love here. I think you have an incredibly big heart, but I also think that this individual here, who looks open to receiving it, may have mirrored to you something that they couldn't actually give back to you. They were wearing a false mask here. Why did this connection not continue? Because you were putting all the effort into it. It also became this waiting game. Some of you, this individual, because of this great escape here, blocked you, ran away from you. But this is also a person here. Remember, it says it's all just a game to them, insincere, just having fun. I don't believe this person here felt it would get this far. You know, this person here has this energy here of playing house. Maybe they like the idea here of a surface more relationship, of having the relationship or having you fall for them, but not necessarily wanting to give that back to you. Because when the work had got it started here, they couldn't. This is where they went, oh no, this sounds like work. This sounds like effort. I don't want this. What is this person here hiding? Oh, I feel the sexual tension. So this person here still has some, sexual fantasies about you. What else? I feel so drawn to you. You know, not only did this person here cut contact with you, but one of the reasons here that you probably have a hard time disconnecting from them is the sexual tension of this person energetically. All right. I do feel like this relationship was either so surface or just based upon sex for them in their eyes. All right. But they are still drawn to you, but they are more drawn to the idea of like, you see how it's kind of like come to me. I feel this energy of you coming to them. They're used to you. There's something about it being a fantasy about it. Oh man, this person got lost in this fantasy with you. Reversals are now up. Let's see what this breaking point was here. Yeah. This person here, once it became established that you had hearted ground feelings that you wanted to step this up more than just a physical attraction, more than romantic feelings, it was like this person couldn't look at it. They didn't want to. They wanted to escape, but they were like, okay, well, now this is too much. There's also disappointment here that the friendship is over. So this person here is actually really deeply sad in here that the connection is rough to them. Let's see what their emotional state here is now. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. You know, as much as they feel drawn to you, this individual here is having some, I mean, this is a person here who has no problem waiting for you to come to them. So this is a person here who's pretty sure of themselves and certain that you will come to them. And some of you are like, oh, hell no. Okay. What is preventing the contact here? Oh, judgment. What's preventing the contact is you. You know, this person does not believe that you're over them, but at the same time, they fantasize about you. It's easier to fantasize about you than to actually commit to you. I'm going to say it again. It's easier to fantasize about you than to commit to you. So this individual here is in their emotions about you, looking upon the situation, but they're daydreaming about it. The judgment here is not them coming up and reassessing it. This is an individual here who is hoping that you'll do the work. Aquarius. I just do. Internal conflict here with this individual here. Ace of Pentacles showing up, doing the work. There it is. Making an offer, making a gesture. How about this? Taking accountability, saying I'm sorry, but they would have to do a lot to make this effort be, well, I just think it scares the hell out of them. Yeah. Page of Wands. This person here, not only that, but their dream here is this old version of you that always used to chase them. So this individual here is kind of dissecting and looking for an opportunity here that if they put enough intention or energy on you energetically, that you will start feeling them and just be like, they'll come to me, they'll call me. So I do feel like this person here is posting. Some of you, they're posting pictures. They're doing something here to get your attention. They're trying to like burn it into you. All right. That they're here. Okay. This is an individual here who's being very childish as well. There's something about them publicly posting. Will they break no contact here? No. Ace of Wands here. They want you to chase them. This is an individual here who is still running, but they like the idea of the chase. They just simply do. All right. What you need to remember about this person, Aquarius. What you need to remember about this person. No reversals. Knight of Pentacles here. Slow as molasses here, but this person here is a commitment phobe. All right. This is an individual here who really cannot be the Knight of Pentacles. All right. This is someone here who's methodical, who gradually becomes and puts the work in. This is a person here who sees that as too much. They may not feel good enough either. What you need to focus on, your energy, where it belongs when it comes to this connection here, grief. A lot of you do not want to hear this, but it's the heartbreak. All right. And you are allowed to grieve because this was genuine love. So I want to make that clear. There's nothing to feel foolish about this. This was actual genuine love. But the love here is the grief that this is going to be removed. This person here wants you to do the effort here. And Spirit is saying to you You know, this is a person here who's not going to put that time and effort back into you. This is also a person here who just likes to have a good time. There's nothing solid here. There's nothing committed about this individual. Could even be an age difference between the two of you. All right. That's what I got here for you, Aquarius. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Pisces energy. Don't forget your mid-months are up here too. They just got released today for you, Aquarius, over at Harmonia Friends Club. Pisces is up. Yeah, we got quite a few people on, but quiet chat tonight. I guess people are doing stuff and staying quiet. All right, we got Pisces next. Pisces, let's see what's going on with you and the person that you were separated from. Fierce temper. Ooh. Has too many anger issues and dark moods. This person is abusive. May not be physically abusive here, but this is a person here. Man, this is golden mirror. I just heard narcissist. And I don't throw that term out lightly because everybody has narcissistic trait, but this individual here likes to project their insecurities onto you. That was half of the problem here. All right. Their anger was an issue. What did it do to this connection here? Man, there's that anger. Holy crap, Pisces. It was a consistent arguing. It was the fighting. It was the proving. This person here was so defensive. Why this connection could not continue as it was here for you, Pisces. Oh, man. You know, I think this person here wanted to have their cake and eat it too. Some of you, this individual is upset because you caught them. All right. Just flat out cheater. Others of you, if it's not cheating, this person here just did not want to have a full-on commitment. Could have even friend zoned you. All right. But didn't see the opportunity for what it was. And there's a lot of daydreaming going on and fantasy going on. But I feel like this person here was more fantasizing about how you didn't play a specific part for them. All right. Let's see what's hidden from them. What's hidden here from them? I can't reach out. All right. Because their ego. Ooh. You broke my heart. So you ended this relationship. This person wants to blame you. They hold you solely responsible for this, even if they did something bad. It just is. Reversals are now up. The breaking point here with this person. Oh my gosh. They're just blaming you. There's something here about this person's persona, how they look in a social unit. All right. This is something here that's left a deep mark on this person, but also they have to wear this, you know? And so this is something here where a person plays victim to the situation, replays it over and over and again. Yeah, their emotional state here. The Empress here reverse. Some of you, they are already in another connection. And this is something here where they may have chosen another over you. They may have a family with this person, Taurus, Libra energy. But this is an energy here of feeling stuck, not happy. You know, they also have someone here who's watching them like a hawk. But if it's not that, this could also be someone here who had a very strict mother. Their state here is that they feel like... they are being punished, that you were punishing them. Block communication here. 10 of Pentacles. Well, Pisces, you seem to be doing well. All right. This is for Pisces here who is doing well with family, with another relationship for some of you. But you have moved on two tens, but this 10 is differently. This person here is watching you be happy, whether that's with family that's, came out of this, or family that is just whatever, your friends. It could be a new relationship, but there's complete difference here between the two of you, what this person's stuck with. A lot of it's envy as well. Internal conflict here for Pisces. With this person, the King of Cups here is just manipulative. I think this person here, the truth serum comes out. I think you are also the epitome of conversation, or you are the name that gets thrown into a fight. This individual here loves to throw your name out, but in a way that people go, are you sure you're really over, Pisces? They talk a lot of smack, that's for sure. Action energy here, the Star. I just see that this person thinks or feels, at least from what they can see, whether it's on social media or through mutual friends, that you have moved on and you are shining like a bright star, Aquarius energy. But what they see is that you're happy. And this individual hates that you were happy without them. Yeah, they're obsessed about it. This is a person here who nonstop brings up the story. How could Pisces do this to me? Pisces was so difficult. Pisces, infuriated me. We could have had something good going, but Pisces ruined it. This person's taking no responsibility. Capricorn energy. They're just not. Right? They're looking for an apology from some of you. What to remember about this person? It's all their insecurities. And that they're in complete denial. This is a person here is in complete and utter denial here with their vices. They just don't take accountability. What you need to focus on now, here, Pisces here, look at this, Page of Swords. You may watch, you may observe, but you don't need to be a part of it. All right. There's a reason why you stay in Page of Swords energy. But for some of you, even with the spying, you don't need to do that anymore, Spirit is saying. All right. Watch your energy, because you're still putting energy out there as you look. And guess what? Tarot is spying. So, some of you, Spirit's encouraging you here to swipe off when you feel that person's energy. It's like, nope, over it. Don't need to keep inviting them in. All right. So keep that in mind as well. All right. That's what I got here for you, Pisces. Don't forget your All Signs mid-month was released today over at Harmonia Friends Club Vault. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to Aries. Aries is up. Oh, I'm describing your friend. Oh boy. Man, you guys are quiet tonight. It is still early. I am on typically at 7, but for the weekdays, I try to go a little early. So, because I have to get up super early during the weekdays. So it just, Welcome, Corona. All right, Aries. Let's see what's going on. Think of your person. Aries, what happened here with you and the person here that you are in separation from, who's not communicating with you? What's going on? Oh boy, gold digger. In it for what they can get, money hungry, self-serving, so very selfish. This person's all about the money, aren't they? All about the Benjamins. And if it's not money, it's just all about themselves. They have to look a particular way. All right. Welcome back, Spiritually Sacred. No reversals here. Let's see what this did to this connection. Man, they came on thick. This is a person here who may have promised you the world. They may actually look like they had a lot, and they really weren't. Like I almost feel this level here of looking a particular part, but the more you got to know this person, you started to see the surface and the mask drop, as fake as they were. But I also realized, like, you might have even realized, hey, this person doesn't have a lot of money. Some of you may, and not that that's an issue, but there's something here about being very boisterous about what they can offer. Yeah, this could have started off as a long distance relationship, or an individual here that you met online. But there's just something in this 3 of Wands energy that why this didn't work out had to do with an individual here who may have also been in another connection already. Okay, they were maybe jumping ship looking for another opportunity, and this person does feel like an opportunist. I'm sorry, Aries, but they do. All right, there's something here about jumping ship. The breaking point here, there it is, the Emperor. That's you. You saw something online. I feel like you realize that this person here was entertaining another situation. If it's not entertaining another situation, you saw what they had an expectation on with you. The emotional state now, ooh, the 4 of Wands, they're very unhappy. They're very unhappy. This is a person here, man, you genuinely had feelings and emotions for this person. But this person here was so materialistic or had to have things a particular way that you realized that it wasn't going to work out. All right. So this is you pulling your energy away, realizing this person here was more after an opportunity with you, like an opportunist here when it came to I almost feel like this person like wanted to move in really quickly here with you, for some of you. Blocked of communication here. We have the 7 of Swords. There we go. Well, here's the thing. Is it possible this person can come back around? Absolutely. Because this person here plays not just an Aries, a lot of other people as well. But this person here always gets caught. So I do feel like this person here goes around a lot. Internal conflict. And they know that they've been exposed by you. So it's kind of hard to come back in that energy here. Yeah, they know you exposed them. Some of you, they stole from you. Let's see what their action energy is, what they are likely to do next here. I forgot to pull these cards, so I'm going to do that too. King of Swords here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You know what's so funny? I think this person here really will try again. I do. I feel it. But before we see what the block contact, let's see what the hidden truth is here, because I forgot to pull them. What is the hidden truth this person here wants to tell you? Because this person here wants to speak up to you. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here. I find you so attractive. Oh, boy. I daydream about a life with you. So this person sees you doing well, or just feeling like, I don't know. I think that this person here, you were like home to this person. So whether you kick this person out or this person here kicked you out thinking they could get better, it didn't work out for them. All right. So now I do feel like this person here is trying to communicate with you, or trying to, at least they're daydreaming. They're watching you. But let's see. Are they going to break the contact here? Will they contact you? Yeah. They're going to keep their options open though here too. They're doing that for other people too. So it's not just you that they're watching. They're watching a couple. This person here is just an opportunist. Con artist, I just heard. All right. What to remember about this person? What do you need to remember about this person? Well, there you go. Keep your boundaries. All right. There's a reason why you blocked them. All right. It's part of your past. What you need to focus on now? Well, look at that. 10 of Cups. Now, this feels good. This is a partnership here that not only gives back to you, but grows with you. So if you're not in this now, Aries, this is the energy here focusing on your happiness. And for those of you who are looking for new love, this is just something here about being out with community, family, friends, and watch how it naturally gets attracted to you without this player energy. Okay. That's what I got here for you, Aries. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget the All Signs mid-month has been released today over at Harmonia Friends Club. We're going to move on to Taurus next. Taurus is up. Hard to get over in Aries. Yeah, I see it. I hear you. Taurus is guys, don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. If you are cross watching, you are going to absolutely have to flip the story, okay? Or don't do it at all. And reminder that there's always a collective bonus at the end of this. There's only going to be one collective bonus this evening. We usually have a goal-driven bonus, but tonight I only feel guided to do one. Taurus, where are my bulls at? Who's got Taurus in their chart? Taurus, think of the person here who's, well, you're not in contact with. Empty. The truth is that simply don't feel fulfilled. It's worth the wait to find true happiness. Oh. Was this person here? It almost feels like they were an empty vessel. I do feel like a person here, Taurus, had a hard time getting over a situation when it came to love. Not necessarily you. Let's see why this emptiness affected this relationship. No reversals. Oh man, this you were attracted to an individual here who was in grief, heartbroken. This person already had insecurities here. Why the connection could not continue as it was. This person let their fear, I mean, they're just scared. Even if you felt a true connection, this individual here had some self-doubt. They didn't feel either good enough or they don't feel like they're ready for love. This person here is grieving over their past relationship. Let's see what the breaking point was here. What caused the separation here? No reversals. I'm sorry, with reversals. Yeah, they couldn't see this. They weren't ready. This was a person here who may have even been hoping for someone like a reunion of some sort, or they were just simply heartbroken. You know, maybe this person got cheated on, but there's so much insecurities here. They just did not, they fantasize about the other person. You know, they didn't see the opportunity that was right in front of them with this connection. The emotional state of them now that you're gone, look at that, 4 of Wands. They're still daydreaming. You unfortunately have become part of the daydreaming as well. This is what this person does. This person here is afraid to open up their heart space again. So they deeply fantasize about a reunion, commitment with you, but I don't see this person doing anything about it. Their emotional state here is reunion. Blocked communication here. God, 7 of Swords. Here's the thing. Not only do they want a reunion with you, but there's still hope for a reunion with their past. This is a person here, well, it's like, well, if I talk to Taurus again, I'll take them. But if my past comes back, I'll entertain that too. So this person here, you've definitely affected them, but they do a lot of comparison. Their push and pull about reaching out. What is this push and pull energy about reaching out here? When in Rome. The Page of Pentacles here, reverse. This is an individual here who sees an opportunity of commitment and likes to friend zone you. So this is a non-committal individual. So they like the companionship of you, Taurus. Is it love? No. But they think the reunion here is the opportunist here of, hey, the time spending you did with this person, the bonding you did for this person. All right, what they're likely to do next, Five of Wands. They're keeping their options open. I do feel like this person is not finding a connection. They're probably doing the same thing with others that they did to you, you know, but they're still focused on the past. This person here hasn't really clearly gone through it. They may just be hanging out, having a good time with friends as well. Will they break no contact here? No. This person here is more driven in desire here and fantasy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. They also see you as someone here who has so much to offer, and they don't have anything to offer you. So that's part of the problem here. Let's see what the hidden truth is. I keep forgetting to do the hidden truth before I go in. What are they hiding from you? I don't know what comes next. Yeah, there's confusion here. I want you so badly. What they miss here is you and the companionship. All right. I wouldn't call this love. I wouldn't. There was no hearts here. The only thing that's heart here was a broken heart. Things to remember about this person here, Taurus, who you're dealing with. Page of Swords. Someone who feels more safer watching you, spying on you, creeping on you, but they're not going to do anything. This is an individual here who just will daydream about it. Yeah, Page of Swords with that is the Four Swords. What you need to be focused on right now, Five of Cups. Some of you, and this is not to belittle you in any way, because I understand it. There's love here. You had genuine love for this individual, but you truly miss this person too. Some of you, it's the friendship. But here's the thing: you have two cups here. And there's another relationship here that you may not see or you have your back to right now that is actually better suited for you. And Spirit's trying to say to you that, you know, you can look at these disappointments with this individual and focus on this, or you can start focusing on the opportunity of another connection here that is actually by your side. And if it's not by your side yet, it's like turn around and be open to it. All right. Don't fall into being this person who's empty. Because this individual here, it's almost like you're marrying back this person's emptiness of like how they were initially when you met them. So it's like, you don't need to be them, right? You have a big heart, but there's another relationship that is best suited for you, right? That's what I got here. Sending you so much love, Taurus. If you want more, check out your mid-month. And don't forget that your earth signs, the karmic, how to clear karmic cycles is releasing tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. It's part of the All Signs mid-month. You guys get it free for the month here because, well, it's Capricorn season. The celebration of the earth signs. All right, we got Gemini up. Gemini. Where are my Geminis at? All right, Gemini. Think of your person you are separated from or no contact. What happened to this, Spirit? Oh, two-faced. Playing with your emotions is insincere, not who you think. Not who you think. Well, there's that. Two-faced. What did this two-facedness do to this connection? No reversals on initial story play. Four of Swords. They lied to you. They lied to you why they separated. They lied. It's almost like they slowly faded away. It's like, what happened? This person here lied to you. I just need a break. I just need a pause. I'm tired. Well, why are they too tired? Well, probably because they're two-faced. They're doing something else. Or someone, sorry. Why the connection could not continue as it was. Because this person, yeah. Well, you do get tired when you play around. F around and find out. This is what this person did. Gemini got cheated on. This person here was too tired to put their emotions into this relationship. But when they had the sexual energy here with you, desire, it was there. But that was it. This is something here this person here really did want to build. Let's see what they're hiding from you. I feel so happy with you. I'm not financially stable. So this person's going through some financial issues right now. See, since they're in the Four of Swords now, and you're in no contact with this individual, all they have to do is be stuck in their minds about you, in their head about you. So this person here does deeply fantasize about you. Probably ruminating on how you made them happy, that the happiest they were was with you. They'll never admit it. The breaking point of this, gosh, there we go, Three of Swords. They didn't care. They didn't care. Some of you, they purposely got caught. They wanted to get caught. It was almost like, oh, I'm broken free here now. Their emotional state now, since you guys have not been talking, Seven of Pentacles. I do feel like that whatever that they're involved in here, man, it's stinging. Some of you, if they're in another connection, it's not going well. No, I think even they got caught looking at you, profile pictures of you or feeling happy with you or mentioning something about you. Maybe even called this person your name by mistake. Blocked the communication here. Oh, you blocked this person. You were like, I'm out of here. Your walls are really, really high. You saw enough. You didn't have to soul search anymore with this Virgo energy. This person here is deeply trying to find the dirt on you. They can't really find much. If they see public stuff, it's all they can get. They want more. They can't get it. They're looking for it. You've gone dark on this person. Some of you've moved entirely. Internal conflict. They're push and pull energy here. Well, they're blocked. They don't know how to reach you. Some of you literally moved. It's like, I don't even know how to get a hold of them. I don't even know what state they live. Their action energy here, Three of Cups here. Right now, they are pretending they are happy without you and trying to show up a particular persona. Because I see these bees, I feel like it's just a part that they are playing, but they're not happy doing this work because this is a work that they didn't anticipate on. I mean, if they are two-faced with you, they're two-faced in this connection. So keep that in mind. Will they break no contact? Well, look at that, Nine of Cups. If they knew how to get a hold of you, I think this individual would attempt it. Are they going to break it soon? No, I think there's something here about the fulfillment. They feel like it's played its part. They also don't feel good enough here of what they could give to you. I think that whatever this relationship is in is costing them in a big way. Just is. Things to remember about this individual. God, the Nine of Cups is they wish they could. They don't think they got a shot in life that you would even answer them, even if they did do something fake. Yeah, this person here made a poor choice. The grass is only greener if you nurture it. That's your energy. The moon. Your best with that Pisces energy here, because this is what you should be doing, is just to stay hidden. It's not something that's meant to be open, but you already know there's certain secrets here that you probably will never hear from this individual, but you already intuitively know that this is the message here they would say to you, that they were happy. They were actually happy with you, but they couldn't be themselves. So they tried to see how far they could get. They were happy with both lives. It's just the whole communal thing that got in the way. All right. That's what I got here for you, Gemini. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget the mid-month All Signs is now available over at Harmonia Friends Club. Was released this evening. We're going to move on to Cancer. It's so quiet tonight. I almost feel like, should I have just recorded this? Because it's so quiet. It's fine. It is what it is. It's a replay night. It will be back again to its normal self on Fridays. It's because it's a pop-up. I'm also on. You got to remember, it's always quieter when I go on earlier. So we'll probably see the number start raising at 7 because people assume it's at 7. But I just can't go that late tonight. I just can't do it. I do a lot of other things than just readings. So believe it or not, I do like to sleep. Every once in a while, I like to get some sleep. All right, Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The person that you are in no contact with. What's going on here? Demanding, unrealistic expectations, high maintenance, diva. Wow. So you were dealing with a very controlling person. Okay. How did this affect this relationship with a demanding? No reversals on initial story play. How did this affect this relationship here for Cancer? Oh. You were really patient with this person. Some of you could have been married for this individual. It does feel like a long-term relationship, Cancer. Could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, but you actually could handle this person's moods and their moodiness. And they were very moody and very controlling. But you put a lot of time and effort into this relationship here too. Why this connection could not continue as it was? Because after a while, it got old. It was like, I'm dealing with somebody's ego, and this person took everything personally. There's all that water energy. It was like, whoa, I have to deal with the wave of emotions, and now I don't know how I can balance anymore. And there was one point where you were not only balancing your emotions, but you were balancing the emotions of another. So you were, even though you were really good at it, I think it came to the point where it became too much for you. How's this person here? What are they hiding from you currently? You inspire me. I won't let you down. This person does want a reunion with you. They do, Cancer. They did. They admired your patience, but at the same time, they're very unrealistic here of managing their own needs. And, maybe it took you going away, separating from you to see that now that the space is here. Let's see the breaking point here now. Yeah, it took you to walk away. It took you. Welcome, Storm. Storm's like, I'm here. I'm bringing the noise. No more quietness. Great. It took you to walk away. Let's see their emotional state now. 6 of Cups. Oh man, this person has deep emotions for you. Some of you have children with this individual, but this passes like this person here is heavily reflecting on how much you offered and how patient you were with them. Man, they have just so many memories with you. What is preventing contact? Cancer. You're in a new connection. You're in a new connection. Now, some of you, if you're not a new connection, this is for a Cancer here who's open to meeting new individuals. And so this person here is not going to interfere with that. The push and pull here. I do feel this person will contact you, but it's more a check-in like, hey, how you doing, Cancer? You know, they're going to seem a little bit detached, but it's try to get more information of anything. But some of you block this individual. So, you know, there's something about a fake profile, a fake number. But Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, this person here, I do feel is trying to connect with you. Action energy here, 10 of Wands. Man, they are burdened. They are burdened that they are too late. This is a person here who wants to reconcile with you. This is a person here who it took them a hot minute, and some of you a couple years. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but this individual here now is kind of stuck with the baggage of I'm doing this all on my own. And this baggage here is, gosh, I should have helped out. I should have seen the perspective here. I should have offered more to Cancer. So I do feel this individual here is, if they do contact you, and let's see, are they going to contact Cancer here? I do feel like this person's going to contact you. I do. I think that you also were at a distance from this person. So you're either not in the same location anymore, or it's just been a really long time. But there's just something of you about you being on the move. So anticipate this. This person here is going to try to either contact you to see if, you know, maybe even say to you that they're in town. This is an individual here who's saying that they've changed their ways. Now, I'm not saying that you need to take them back. All right. They're still demanding. Okay. Let's not forget here, unrealistic expectations. This person here may have an unrealistic expectation of a reconciliation as well. All right. What to remember about this person? What does Spirit want you to remember about this person? Reversals are not up right now. You are going to get a genuine apology from this person. But here's the thing. Do you see how they're holding on to that opportunity? It's not an open opportunity. It's something here where it's like, well, if you take this, then what can you give me? So just know that this person here is holding still very strongly to their ways, their ideas. What you need to be focusing on here for yourself, Cancer. Oh, man. Just moving on. Scorpio energy here is change, transformation. Now, some of you want this, but, you know, if you go into this relationship, are you repeating another cycle again? Or are you going to go into this relationship here to really have an open communication with this individual and not fall for just actions, and not just fall for words, but will their actions line up to a true commitment? All right. Others of you, this is you looking at another opportunity, another relationship. All right. That's what I got here for Cancer. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget the All Signs Mid-Month was released today over at Harmonia Friends Club. So check it out. We're going to move on to Leo. Leo is up. See, I told you. What did I tell you, Star? Everyone was going to show up at 7 because that's when they're used to it. And I went on an hour. Hello, Brenda. Welcome back. Hello, Mr. Can Do Capricorn. I love it. Yeah. Everybody always shows up at 7. And I know this, but I just could not go on another hour late because I need to get to bed early tonight. I just do. It's like I'm old. And every day I feel a little bit older. All right. And Leo, let's do a roll call. We got like 50 people in the room. Who's all here? Who's all here for this, or is it just the replay people? We still have Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Want to remind you guys, though, tomorrow night, the Earth signs get the public reading. That's part of the All Signs mid-month that is released actually tonight. So if you join Harmonia Friends Club, you can watch it already. But if you want to just get a preview of what it's like, you can check out the Earth signs. This one is regarding karmic cycles. It was a pretty deep reading. All the readings were really deep for this rest of the month. We also have on Friday, we have another All Signs Love. And this is how did they feel after your last interaction? So this isn't always focused on just someone that you've been committed to with a long time. It could also be new love too. And if you're uncertain where those feelings are. So that's Friday. That will be at 7 p.m. regular standard time here for us. And we're going to move on. So Leo is up next. Leo is up next. That's all for Cancer. What do you mean that's all for Cancer? Welcome, Peggy. You too. Have a good night. Leo. Person that you're in separation from. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, unpredictable. Never know what they'll do. Unreliable. Live wire. Man, I feel like you have a runner here. There's an intense emotion that you feel with this person. What was the breaking point of this one? Oh, the well. You fell for this person hard. You know, the idea that was there was confusion here, though. I think the problem is that there was such a deep emotional connection here with this person, but then they just do this vanishing act. You just never know, like, truly, like, where you are with this person. All right. Why the connection could not continue as it was. 6 of Pentacles here. This person here had a hard time breaking from just being more than just companions, friendship. Also an equal give and take. You gave a hell of a lot more to this connection than this person could give you, right? It was easy to say non-committal, just friends. But it was definitely more than just friends. The problem is this person played it off that it was just friends. What are they truly hiding here? What are they truly hiding here? I trusted you. I still have feelings for you. You cut this person off. I think you blocked. This is for a Leo who blocked an individual who was unpredictable. They weren't clear about their emotions, so you moved on. So some of you just cut them off and said, I'm enough of this. I don't want to put the energy on it. All right, man, they're stuck on you. Since you've done the vanishing act, they're stuck on you. Since you've gone quiet on this person, they're stuck on you. Scorpio. They truly are. You know, this is a person here who's kind of left in confusion as well. Their emotional state now. They really retracted in. They're definitely watching you, Virgo energy now, but this is a person here who's more interested on why. They feel like there was a misunderstanding, a miscommunication. Yeah. You've gone quiet. You're listening to your intuition. This is why this person is blocked. All right. You know that this person was playing games with you. Some of you are fellow readers, like myself. But here's the thing, there's just something here where you knew this person here. This person pretended that they were just friends with you and they were not. And you knew it. And you may have even called this individual out and they still stated that. So it came to the point where it was like, all right, fine. I'm going to stop reaching out. I'm going to stop pretending there's something more then. You just match this person's energy. Internal conflict here is, woo, they miss your light. They miss your smile. You know, you made this person really, really happy. You lit this person up when you entered a room. So the fact that they said that you didn't really mean anything to them was bogus. That's your energy, Leo, the sun, right? They didn't expect this darkness from you. Oh no, there you are, the sun. That's your energy. I feel that their action, this energy here is they're heavily keeping tabs on you. Some of you are artists or musicians, or is there something about your creativity, what you post online? But there's something about how this person here sees your light, and you're getting a lot of attention right now. You're going through a glow up of some sort. This Leo is. Yeah, they're not going to communicate with you because you've gone dark on them. This person here, like, because you married back to them, they don't have enough kahunas to go, why did Leo go dark on me? They're not even rationalizing that. This is a person here who's heavily playing victim to the scenario situation. I do feel like this person is entertaining other connections as well. But let me tell you, you can't replace Leo. Things to remember about this person. Oh, this is what they could have had. I mean, there was a genuine connection between the two of you. That's the part that's wild. So this is a person here who is absolutely part of your soul family, but it doesn't necessarily mean that just because it's a soulmate doesn't mean that you're going to end up with them. All right. What you need to focus on for yourself, you weren't making it up. This person here, and I feel like this person stepped up in some way, said they were just friends, but then they were there for family. Like they were there at events. You were this person's date all the time. Things to focus on. This is about your emotions, your stability here. I do want to let's look at this. You got the Two of Pentacles here. You do go back and forth too. There's some unpredictable energy here about you as well, Leo. Sometimes you go back and forth. Should I contact them? Will they admit it to me now? But here's the thing. This person is still not going to put the work and effort into it. All right. So there's something here about working on your stability. Only hold on as much as you can handle. And some of you, it's multitude of relationships here of kind of comparing it with the other one. But there's one that you still hold this person in high value. So Spirit's saying, are you going to concentrate on this? And you're trying to, but there's an emotional thing of like, I'm still holding on to this relationship. Why are you still holding on to that? Oh, I see. You got the Queen of Wands energy. Because this person here, you felt like yourself in. So this is not something where you felt showy. You were the Queen of Wands energy. You could be yourself with this person because it felt like a soulmate connection. It felt like somebody you've known before. But here's the thing. You might have been the lesson for this individual too. So this person here, no, they're not ready to step forward to break out, but you're definitely heavily on this thought. And they're definitely having a hard time with the whole trust thing because this person here is kind of still blaming you for the unpredictable energy that they put on, which makes no sense, but that just is what it is with them. All right. That's what I got here for you, Leo. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages over at Harmonia Friends Club. The mid-months just dropped this evening. We're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo is up. You're forced to cross. Just remember, guys, when you cross watch, it's going to be your reading. Okay. The energy is going to, because it's not going to work the other way around. It just won't. So it's got to be your reading. So make it like a bonus reading for you. Take it as though it's your reading. Virgo is here. If you guys missed your sign, don't forget you can all. I started off with Capricorn first and we're working our way down. We have a collective bonus at the end of this too, so don't go anywhere. We're not doing 2 collective bonuses tonight, just 1. Welcome, Ebony. We got some low stakes. I got a lot of new people here tonight. Welcome, welcome. All right, here we go. Virgo. Welcome, Billie Jean. You are on point. It's your intuition, actually. That's what's so cool about it. It's your energy. You felt drawn to listen. I'm just the bard. All right, Virgo, here we go. Put the energy into the individual. Oh, controlling, needs to be right all the time. Possessive, jealous, lover. That could be a little bit annoying. The controlling aspect of it. I could see why that didn't work out, but let's see why the controlling didn't help with this connection. Oh, man. Ace of Pentacles here. Well, Virgo, this person, do you see how he's holding this? This is holding it down. This person here dangled this relationship. It had to be their way when they wanted it done or have it unfold. Very meticulous, materialistic. Oh, boy. Why this connection could not continue as it was? Well, somebody left. Somebody left this scenario. Now, some of you, this individual left you because they were looking for an opportunity. They wanted to have it their way. There's something here where it's like, I can find something, that suits me better. Virgo needs to be patient. Others of you got tired of waiting. Let's see what they're hiding from you. I can't get enough of you. Well, of course they can't, because now you're in separation with them. Jeez Louise. I can be myself with you. There was a deep connection, a deep friendship. This person liked to make you jealous. It made them feel a particular way. There was something about making you jealous that like it was a turn on to them. All right, reversals are now up. What was the breaking point of this? You found some information out about this individual. That's quite a big carrot on that snowman. All right, this individual play around. Got involved with another. The emotional state now here when it comes to you. 6 of Cups here reverse. This person here is ruminating about you. But here's the thing. There's something about how difficult you were. They're looking at if they just waited, if they just held on. I was still trying to figure myself out. I was still trying to get my money together. I was still trying. This person had so many excuses. Yet at the same time, they had no problem seeking other things. That is a big carrot. He's a liar. Like Pinocchio, you're right. Block to this communication here. Ooh. Not only, some of you ran. It's like, nope. You created so much distance from this individual. Now, others of you, this person created so much distance with you, they don't even know where the hell they are anymore. They turned around. It's like, where's Virgo? So it could go both ways. And there's something that particularly happened in the summer. And there's something about this winter time here where this person's at a halt now. And it's like, whoa. Internal conflict. Their push and pull about reaching out. Oh my God, they're stuck. I've gone too far. Will Virgo forgive me? I mean, they're just stuck. They have an opportunity here to go, but they stopped. They're in a halt. What they are likely here to do next. Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Well, they're still an opportunist when it comes to love. I feel like this person here is still going to be fishing around. I think that this person here has a very big heart, but also this is a person here who's very meticulous on expression. So they avoid their emotions in a big way. Okay. When the Queen of Cups and the King tend to be secret keepers. There's individuals here who hold back their deep emotions. Do they have deep emotions for you still? Yeah. It's just that you were always there. And the fact that you're not there anymore, this individual here is like, well, I need to get my step up. I need to find somebody here to replace this energy that I'm missing. And they haven't found it yet. Will they break no contact? Here it comes. Will they break it? Queen of Wands here, reverse. I feel that if this person does break it, it's going to be because of massive jealousy of you entertaining another connection. Because something tells me that this individual here is still keeping an eye on you. And some of you are saying, there's no way, I'm blocked, but there's fake profiles out here. There's something here about anger. They're angry at themselves. All right, things to remember with this person. Very manipulative. Look at this. They will consistently be on the crossroads. This person won't take just a hot minute to separate themselves here. They have a hard time taking accountability. That's the problem with this individual. They have everything. They know how to say the right thing. They make you feel a particular way. They're very intuitive. They can read you. But when it comes to what they actually want and desire, they're afraid to open up. What you need to focus on, Virgo. All right, a lot of you are not going to like to hear this. Thank you. Thank you, Papa. What you need to focus on right now is the money, is your stability. All right. And you got some good things come when it comes to your stability and building relationships here and taking things slow and not putting all of the effort and work into something and then waiting for something to happen. You've waited enough for this individual, but you don't have to wait on individuals now. This is about you putting in the time and effort on the things that are more practical and grounded for you. All right, that's what I got here for you, Virgo. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget your all signs mid-month will be public tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. with the Earth signs reading. So make sure that you set your reminder over on the homepage. You guys get it for free. Everybody else, if you have other placements, you can check it out at Harmonia Friends Club. It was released today. Storms like money. Thank you, Papa, for the donation. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I almost said we are 4 away from our goal. I almost said it, but we're not doing goal readings tonight. I almost said it though. I'm so trained to do it. I think you're trying to trick me. All right, who's got Libra in their chart? Libra is up. Libra. We have Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. We do have a bonus collective. So there will be another chance here for reading. And there's only one bonus tonight. We're not unlocking another one. Nice try, Papa. But I do appreciate the donations. They go straight to cards in the channel. So I'm happy you're here, Storm. All right, Libra. Libra, the person you are separated from. What went sour here? Oh, facing it. You know something isn't right. Don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. Ooh. There's something here that this person mirrored to you that you're being asked to face. Okay, what is it? What happened in this connection that you need to face? Oh, I went to shuffle and the card went flying out. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You were dealing with a person here. They have a lot of love. They're very sincere. They have very good listening. They could be very much a schmoozer, love the drink. But here's the thing. They also can be an avoidant. I mean, this is kind of coming up in the challenge energy here. This person here hid their emotions, hid their feelings. Why this connection could not continue as it was. Wasn't going anywhere. You were waiting around on them. This was Libra, like, where are we going? This person here was slow, methodical. Let's see what caused this with this individual. Reversals are now up. Oh my gosh, Queen of Cups. Look at that. Let me clarify that card before I see the emotional state. What is the emotional state of them right now before we see that Queen of Cups? Because we have a match here. They should have spoke up. Libra, they should have spoke up. They saw this as a match. They saw how much love and sincerity that you put into a connection, the work that you put into this. Their emotional state here is facing the consequences of not opening up, not saying anything, letting Libra walk away. Maybe you had to. This is your card. Block to communication. What is preventing contact? Oh my gosh, we got the King of Cups again. We got the King of Cups twice. This person has incredibly deep emotions, but the expression is lacking. And a lot of it has to do with afraid of being rejected or afraid of being too late. But when they think of you, man, they're dreaming of you. All right. And there's something here about taking the pause in the days, is that this is where this person really sees. It's like, I think this person gets lost in fantasy of what could have been. You know something isn't right. Don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. You may have called this individual out as well. And this person here may have ghosted you, ran away from you. I feel like you had a runner. What happened here? Oh my gosh. Absolutely, Storm. Lack of self-love, probably. You're right. This person put you on a pedestal, really. This is your energy. But with their emotional state here, is an injustice here, is I lost it. I had it and I lost it. Why didn't I open up to Libra? Why didn't I say anything to Libra in the sense here of how much Libra meant to me? There was something here about you wanting to up level this or see something more. And this person here just was quiet. The emotional state now, how they truly feel with no contact right now. Four of Pentacles, they haven't forgotten about you. This person here is still holding on to the idea that maybe one day. But also, this person here is holding back. They do not feel good enough. They feel like they owe you something way more than just an apology. Will they break no contact? Here's the kicker. Are they going to break the no contact? Will they actually go through this? Eight of Swords here, reverse. Now, here's the thing. This person is very caged in their insecurities. But with it reverse tells me that this person intuitively is going to face some kind of rejection. Will you hear from this individual? I think it's going to be out of the blue. It's going to be something, and I want to say it's out of the season here, winter season here. So it might not necessarily be right away, but this person here is facing some insecurities about themselves, about what they didn't offer. They're still holding on to hope. There's fear here that you have gotten away, that you aren't interested anymore, but they're wanting to face it. What you need to consider with this person. Be prepared. Be prepared. This person here, not only are they going to bridge the difference, they're going to make a big comeback. This is a person here who wants to take, it's like, as soon as they break this, they're going to break this no contact. And this isn't just a text message of, hey, how you doing? This is, I feel, a lot of back and forth communication. This is something here, this person here wants to face themselves, okay? What you need to understand that this person here, once they make the momentum to do something, they're going to stick to it. What you need to consider, what you need to focus on with this. This is your energy. Some of you may not want this. Oh my gosh. That's your card. The choice is yours. It's going to be your choice now, not this person's choice. The choice is yours. Right now, some of you will want to do it again, open it up again, see where things go. Others of you, but it is facing it. It's facing something here in a big way. All right. Some of you will just listen to them out and say, I've moved on. But I'm reading for the collective here, but something's going to be karmically balanced. There's consequences here. Okay. But I see with that owl coming out here, totally different, where it was for like a forced walk away where you've closed and you have all your notes, you have all your agenda. But this is the owl here of gained wisdom. All right. Be wise by the actions of this individual. Also, if this person here is moving as quickly as they tend to be, as soon as they get the kahunas, know that their actions have to hold consistency. Okay. So don't jump into it right away. This is a person here who wants full-on commitment with you. All right. That's what I got here for you, Libra. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. Just check out the All Signs mid-month that was released, today. We got Scorpio up next. We have Scorpio. We still have Sagittarius, and don't go anywhere, guys. We have the collective bonus. We don't know what the dice are going to roll. We just don't know. Scorpio is up. Who's got Scorpio in their chart? I'm going to do a couple shuffles. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, here we go. The person you are in separation with. What happened here? Public image, worried about appearance, can't relax, conceited. All right, so this person cares all about how they look, what their representation is, how they people pleaser. You got a massive people pleaser. Why did this affect this connection? Ooh. The Magician. The Magician is what affect this connection here. This person here, they too are an opportunist. You're dealing with an opportunist. This is a person here who is trying to create a perfect, picture perfect relationship. All right. But because there's something here that affected their image, and I'm not saying it's all about looks, but there's something here about this relationship that didn't meet the public image of to what they were trying to create. Why this couldn't connect? No, it couldn't. This is the public image here of what they wanted to create. All right. They never anticipated to fall for an individual like you, but there was something about how this relationship looked. All right. This person here could have a particular status. Maybe you have different belief systems. Maybe there's cultural differences. Maybe this person here cares more about what their friends or family thinks, but it is what gets in the way. A family tree here. Okay. I really feel what got in the way of this is other people. Other people. Let's see what the breaking point finally was. The Six of Pentacles. This was a deep friendship, but the two of you were so different. Could even have been a class situation here where, one person had more money than the other person, grew up a different way. There's just cultural differences between the two of you, but it was nice. Some of you met this person at work. Others of you could have been school or deep friendships, like through friends. The emotional state now. Oh, God. They miss you. They are so low. The most fun they ever had was with you. But the perception here is this person here is kind of left on. I just heard, what have I done? What did I do? Why did I do that? Wow. Let's see what this block of communication involved here. Yeah. See, there's something about this person that because it didn't meet the picture, they went after something here. Could have even just been a person here for looks, but they thought that they met a better match. Aquarius energy here. So this is an individual here who had to keep a particular part to play, and so they thought picking that would be easier. But what they found out is that they lost that childlike energy here of you, a deep bond. You accepted this person for who they were. Yeah, Knight of Cups. The internal conflict here was I loved Scorpio. And yet at the same time, I acted as though it meant nothing to me. I even think that they turned around if someone said to you, like, oh, what's going on between you and Scorpio? They would play it off like, oh, Scorpio's got a crush on me. But it never went anywhere. This person here had to keep a particular way of looking. And others of you, it's because it was work related. It could have been a work, romance, looked or frowned upon. Action energy here. Ooh, Ten of Swords. See, they don't think they can get you back. They cared so much about the social status of this that they feel so burnt out. And if they were to turn around, they would hear so much smack from these individuals. This person's a coward when it comes to that. They know that they betrayed a situation here, but they don't want to betray others as well. Will they break no contact here for you, Scorpio? Five of Cups. I think this person here is just going to be deep in their sorrows. There's just an aspect here of having individuals here who did not like this connection, did not like this deep bond. And this person listened to bad advice from others or care about their looks of how things came out. They just didn't want to face it. They do feel at a loss. What to remember about this person? What to remember about, we got the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Some of you, this is work related. This person here is very caring and nurturing, but at the same time, what they care more about what their family thinks. They do. They care more about what their community thinks. They care more about what their friends think. Right? So they have to, like, this is someone here who's got to take care of all of this because of how they look. Like, it's very weird. What you need to focus on. Wow. Five of Swords. It'd have been like arguing with a wall. Right? Nobody wins in this scenario, this situation here, Scorpio. Right? There was too many indifferences. And the idea here of showing your way, trying to prove something, trying to negotiate it just left you stumped. But guess what? By walking away, you let this individual stump. So let them sit with their ego. That's the spirit saying. Let them sit with their ego and think about why you had enough, why you walked away. That's what I got here for you, Scorpio. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side of Harmonia Friends Club. You'd have the mid-month that just released today inside the vaults. All right, we have not our final reading, but we definitely have our final sign here. We have the Sagittarius here. Now, this Sagittarius may come up again on the bonus. We never know. But we have Sagittarius up now. Sagittarius is up. I'm gonna walk. Oh, I'm sorry, Storm. Sounds messy. Some people care about like how they are seen so much that it becomes such, such a validation wound. It's just an inner child wound. But it's not your job to fix it. I used to live in New York. My New York days, back in the 90s. Yeah, I went to school in New York. I'm well aware of New York City. Very different time frame, though. Changed a lot since the 90s. I left after 9/11. All right. We have Sagittarius left, and then we have the collective bonus. But because we're at the tail end, we are going to do the bonus train, because this is when the bonus collective comes up. That's right, Star. All aboard, guys. Make sure you are going ahead and bonus, because this helps the channel get grown is if you keep interacting. Yes, and don't forget to make sure you guys hit like on this video if you haven't done so already. It does help. And if you want to subscribe, I suggest you do, because then you will get notifications. So, and I post a lot during the weekend and the week, but I go live. So I always post my schedule ahead of time. So make sure you guys look at my home dashboard and you'll literally get a TV guide there. All right. I take pride on getting that ahead for you guys so you know when I'm here. All right. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. Go ahead. Comment bonus. Infuse that energy here. When you comment bonus, it puts the energy of you in there, and that sign may be more for you. Sagittarius, here we go. False hope tries to sell you a pipe dream, no substance, evasive. Oh boy. Person lied to you. How did this affect this connection? Queen of Wands, that's you. Well, just because, this person here was, I call this a future tripper. This is an individual here who can paint a picture for you, make you feel a particular way, and then that's where the sexual energy comes in. That's where the desires come in. So this is for a Sagittarius that once it was like, oh, I like this, you went all in for it. You felt great. Yeah. Well, the sex was great. And if there was no sex in this picture, it was just starting out. It was just something here about the sexual attraction. Hot and heavy here. I mean, steamy. I mean, I feel like I got to wipe the glass here. But here's the thing. This person is in and out. Hopefully they weren't a wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. But I just feel this energy here of giving you a certain persona and then all of a sudden dissing you. And it's like, wait, what? I thought we had something going here. This is another opportunist. Lots of opportunists tonight. The breaking point here of this, Ace of Pentacles here. It wasn't serious. Some of you were expecting a pizza and you got a giant pancake. Okay. It's just like, I feel that this person offered you something more than they could actually give. Their emotional state now. I forgot to pull the hidden cards here. Remind me to do that. Six of Pentacles, man, they miss this friendship. They miss how you were always there for them. You guys shared some really crazy stories with this person. They felt like home to this person. Before I go too far, I'm going to do the hidden truth. Because sometimes I feel like I'm forgetting these. I don't know what you want. Oh, boy. Oh, now they're waiting patiently. I think that you just pulled your energy back and went quiet on this person because they went quiet on you. And now they're like, oh, does Sagittarius not like me anymore? Does Sagittarius not want anything anymore? Yeah. Here we go. The block of communication here was this individual here was like Goldilocks going through every little bottle of wine here. And there was a lot of uncertainties here, but there was clarity here that anything that they went towards or tasted was not Sagittarius. Was not. So I feel this energy of this individual here who thinks about you a lot, fantasizes about you a lot, and has not really changed their ways, but is trying to entertain themselves in hopes that maybe you'll just, show up and slide into their DMs, checking in on them, because that's how you used to do. Time went away. Like there's something about the seasons passing. Maybe you cut off in the fall. Internal conflict with this individual, Three of Pentacles here reverse. They're not putting any work, effort. They also don't want it to go beyond friendship. Yet they love that you put the effort into them. This person's a big flirt too. They are. I think that this would be a person here. If you had a friend with you, they'd be flirting with your friend too. And your friend would be confused, be like, thought they were with you. Like there's just something about their flirtatious energy of this individual, how they lead. Action energy, what they're likely to do next here. 10 of Pentacles here reversed. Well, this person here is not going to be committed. They're not going to be slowing down. So in the roots here, this is an individual here who likes their freedom. This is a person here who does not want to be committed to anybody, likes to have fun. I also feel like there's this energy of waiting. Will they break no contact, though? Will they break no contact? No. They're hoping you will break no contact. Because then they won't have any awkwardness. And then they would be like, oh, hey, how's it going? And it will be just like how old times were, where you would be offering something, and then they would offer you something, and then they would vanish. And then it will be repetitive all over again. These are all reversed. And that, though, the deck is not reversed. The challenge here is that this individual has a lot of desire for you, passion for you, and wants to have fun, wants to have a good time. You give this person a lot of confidence. But then when they have enough of that and they don't know what to do what else, then they don't take accountability on it. Things to remember about this person. And then we're going to break into the bonus. death. This person, things to remember about this person. It would take a huge transformation. Okay. And this ending, I think you're changing. But remember that this person has to make a change. Spirit is saying, do not contact this individual. You will be starting another cycle with this person. What should you be focused on here? Not will. High Priestess. Okay. Intuitively trusting your gut, especially knowing that this person is still pulling on your energetic cord. Okay. Even with these readings, you're still energetically tuning into them. So my suggestion is clear your energy, return it, send with love, and then ask for it returned and cleaned back to you. Okay. Because that's what you should be feeding into. It was an intuitive karmic cycle with an individual that caused a change. They were offering you false hope. If you want true hope, then let this person take the right actions here accordingly. And this is not even about meeting halfway. This is about this person has to go through some massive life lessons and maybe some karmics before if they even get to you. But this is not for you to wait. Okay. This is for you to remain quiet, reserved, and trust in the situation. Let things unfold naturally. All right, that's what I got here for you, Sagittarius. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on now to the bonus. Bonus is now up. There's still time. We're going to see what zodiac signs roll. How this works is I will have the collective dice and I will roll it a couple of times for different placements. And if your placement comes up, it may solidify that the reading is for you, or if it's person's reading that comes or placement that comes up, it may be for you. Collective bonus it is. All right, so this is tonight is the final reading. Thank you, Papa. Thank you. Papa, we are 3 away. Just kidding. We're not. We're not doing an extra bonus. I am signing off after this and shutting down for the night. I got to get up super ass early tomorrow. Want to remind you guys before we start rolling the dice that tomorrow evening is when the preview for the Earth signs will be revealed with their mid-month check-in. So if you have Earth placements in your chart and you want to check out what it's like at Harmonia Friends Club, watch the live tomorrow night. It is part of the preview, or you can join Harmonia tonight and get it. So you'll be able to actually watch this over at Harmonia with the full all signs. It's all placements. This is just a segment of it because each month I put in the energy here of whatever season we're in. And since we're still in Capricorn season, Taurus and Virgo kind of got wrapped into that as well. But also I will be back here Friday evening and that will be at 7 p.m. And that's for how did they feel after your last interaction and their next moves. This doesn't necessarily have to be somebody here you are in a void with. It could also be, new love, something that you're confused about with a new connection, seeing where it's at. So that will be on Friday evening. All right, let's get to it. Star, are you ready? I'll make sure my moderator is ready. All right, let's roll. Sagittarius is up. Looks like Saggy gets another reading. We have Taurus placement. A couple more rolls. Pisces. Pisces is in the house. Virgo. Virgo is here. 2 more rolls. We have Capricorn. Capricorn is here. Did we get all of the Earth signs? I think we did. And we have Gemini. Gemini is here. That's it. Those are our signs that we have for tonight. Let's give Star a second. She probably hit a commercial. We're waiting. Just kidding. She's going to give me shit. Did we lose her? Oh no. Where'd she go? I knew it. I knew she had a commercial. And one moment, she had a commercial. Pretty sure we got all the earth signs here. Oh my gosh, is it like the longest commercial in the world? Oh my God, she's sweating now. We're waiting on you. This is so unusual for her, by the way. She usually gets commercial, but not this long. She must be laughing. All right, collective, here we go. We're going to go with it. She'll catch up. If you heard your sign, I'll fix the banner here. All right, Spirit, what do we have here for the collective, who they're in separation with, while Star's getting her shit together? Drowning. You are going under and barely keeping things afloat. Ask for help. So there's something about deep emotions. You don't have to apologize, Star. Right? Something about the deep emotions here. This I almost feel immense amount of grief with this connection, collective. We're going to go a little bit longer on this one because it is the last one. Why did this drowning affect this relationship here? Oh my gosh. This is for individuals who have Sagittarius, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Capricorn, and Gemini in your chart, or the other individual. But here's the thing. This was shocking for you. You didn't anticipate this ending. You didn't anticipate this cutoff. Why this connection couldn't continue? They had another option. You know, this person here was stepping around your emotions. You know, this person didn't have the kahunas here to tell you what they actually did. I really feel that this individual here had an issue with confrontation and was weighing out their options, and it became too much for them. What they are hiding from you currently. I have trouble with intimacy. Opening up emotions. As soon as things get heavy in emotions, they're out, vanish, disappear, whoosh. I hide my feelings. Can't make this up. This person ghosted my collective. Some of you were like, they blocked me. They ghosted me. They just disappeared. It was heartbreaking for this collective. I mean, heartbreaking. Did not see this coming. Did not see this coming, and you have no answers why. This person had a lot of secrets from you. A lot. Their emotional state now. I mean, it's not that they don't think about you. I just think this person here is definitely avoiding it. They're stuck. I don't think that this person here wants to sit around and think about it all the time, because there's a person here who would avoid it. When you're dealing with an avoidant, they don't want to they're not going to sit here and pine about you or anything like that. It's too much for them. So they're going to do everything to avoid emotions. That could be hanging out with guys or the gals, or screwing around with other people, or whatever it is to fill their time and efforts until they are bored. But this is an individual here, when they get stuck in that emotions, those deep emotions, it's too much for them. They left you for picking up the pieces. Yeah. And it's not that you weren't worth anything. We have Libra heavily and Taurus energy here, but the block in communication here was they could see what this was developing into. Some of you could see yourself having children with this individual. Some of you, I mean, I don't want to say, I mean, this person here ran, avoiding responsibility. Some of you did marry this person and they still avoided this relationship, responsibilities, all of it. They just, no accountability. It exhausted this person. Internal conflict here, it exhausted them. They felt that your emotions were too much, too driven, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this is more the energy of why they're conflicted by you. You know, it, again, you are going under and barely keeping things afloat. Ask for help. There's just something here where maybe you ask this person out. Maybe you ask this person to tell them what's wrong. Talk to me. I don't feel connected with you anymore. Why aren't you gonna, let's have a heart to heart. But you will be pouring your heart out, or you may even feel like, I feel unsafe. I feel like something's off. And this individual is like, I can't handle this. They may have even blamed you. They may have projected on you. Oh, I'm going to take these two. Oh, God, 3 cards. So we're just going to take them here. We got the 2 of Pentacles here, and these all came out together with the 3 of Wands and then the 9 of Swords. Cold feet. And I also feel like this person here gets lost. There we got the 2 of Pentacles again. Lost in memories here of creating with other people. They can only go so far, and that's where they stop. So this person here likes some moments of peace and quiet and just being in the moment. But at the same time, they can't enjoy that peace and quiet and be in the moment here just with you, because there's a nagging aspect here of not feeling good enough. And so they have to sit with the guilt and the shame, and they don't like it because that makes them feel singled out. And this is an individual here who does absolutely have a I'm not enough wound. They don't. Two of Wands. They completely were like, this isn't going to work out. I need to build somewhere else. I need to move on. I need to find someone here who's easier. Some of you, that's exactly what they did. They just played house entirely with another person. They may have given another person here, everything that you asked for. And you're like, wait, what? But it's not lasting because this person here can't keep up with it. They can't. They're not as strong as you. This is something here that you carried that this person here couldn't carry. I don't want to say that you took the abuse, but you definitely took on way more baggage than you needed to, right? And this person here, they may be seeing or desiring you from a distance, but they're just watching. This is a person here who's like, I can't get involved with that. I'm sorry, Storm. They are. Will they break no contact? 8 of Wands here. You will be hearing from this person. I don't know if it's going to be a lot or soon, but there's something here about, maybe the springtime. I do feel like if this person's going to connect with you, it's going to be in a more, how are you? Surface level, What to remember about this person here? Ooh. Justice reversed. they're facing a harsh consequence. Some of you, they're stuck in another relationship here that is, well, not serving them. Libra energy here. They're facing a harsh consequence. Okay. And this, it is whatever that they built. It's on false pretense. It's not working out for them. It's not. What you need to focus on now. Oh, not this individual, not this aspects, but also this energy here of letting go. Because yes, Tarot is spying, but the Capricorn energy here is being focused, being possessive over it. It's the drowning emotions here of like, do they feel anything for me? How could they do this to me? They don't, it's an avoidant. They're not going to want to feel. They will only feel when they think that it's good enough. You know, they will only feel when it's like, okay, this is something that I maybe my collective here has cooled down a little bit. I can open communication again. This is a person here who's just an avoidant. So they're not going to like, they're not going to change that unless they actually get therapy for it. So this idea here of what they're going to be like, or if they're thinking about me, they're trying to forget and watch you. But the reason they watch you is because they want to make sure you haven't moved on. So that's what I got here for you guys. All right, guys, if that resonated for you, just go ahead and like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. So that was it for the readings this evening. Like I said, you can come over to Harmonia. The mid-months they literally got released tonight. And if you want the preview of the earth signs, that will be released tomorrow. All right. See you guys next time. Take care.